guys? How you all doing? So I just want to come in and talk about something real quick. So I feel like right now my main goal is I want to try to get better at improve my confidence, getting back sales, communication skills, storytelling, properly speaking. So basically, I want to get better at knowing how to articulate my words more because I think that's something I've been trying to struggle with. Just knowing how to talk with conviction, how to talk with confidence, and improve my overall self image. Because someone like myself, right, I'm pretty good at doing photography, videography, but I kind of lack knowing how to articulate my thoughts, such as learn how to improve my storytelling when I talk to people, or learning how to express my ideas, or learn how to get better sales, or understanding what people think. Because that's something I want to start getting better at. Because over time, if I get better at that, then I reckon I will make more money. Because I think what I'm struggling with right now is just lacking the confidence in knowing what to say and express how I'm going to express my opinions on when it comes to doing things. Because sometimes there's days where I don't know what I'm saying. Like, for example, when people ask me questions, I don't know how to respond. Sometimes I struggle with that, and I want to start getting a bit more, awareness of how do I get better at that, such as getting better how to articulate my thoughts and my feelings and my expression, because that is something I want to get better at, and that's the reason why I actually made this channel, because I actually made this channel to get better at that. Because if you look at down my very first video, I made this channel just to get better at talking in front of the camera, which is something I want to start doing. Because I think from now on I'm going to start uploading daily on this YouTube channel. I'm going to get back onto it and kind of start documenting it every day, because there's no one watching yet. Because I was actually kind of thinking of making like a huge another Instagram account where I actually document myself talking in front of the camera, express my ideas, my thoughts. But I thought I might do it down the track, but I think right now I want to focus purely on this channel. Like, I want to really focus on articulate my thoughts more on this channel, and that's the reason why I make this channel. And also, it's a good way for me to reflect on how to communicate a bit better. Because when I was actually a few weeks ago, I was actually doing a podcast, and I was doing a podcast with a friend, and as I was watching the videos, I realized I was saying a lot of stuttering words. So I was saying or because I keep saying a lot. So that's something I want to start getting better at, knowing how to cut the likes and because I keep saying this and that. And I think it's my first time doing a podcast, so that's something I want to start getting better at, knowing how to properly talk with more confidence and conviction, because that's something I really want to work on. And sometimes I kind of struggle with that, because when I was growing up, I wasn't that guy who would actually go out there and do a proper speaking. And that's the reason why I make this channel, because I make this channel so I can purely focus on it. And the reason why I actually record on a webcam, because when I record on a webcam, I don't have to think about the overall picture. I don't have to get distracted by the visual, the cinematography, adding the B-roll, making it look fancy and nice. Because at least when I record on the webcam, it helps me to just purely just focus on learn how to articulate my words, how to express my ideas, which is something I want to get better at. Because over time, if I want to get into being better, more get into leadership, or knowing how to get into entrepreneurship, I need to learn how to communicate. Because if you look at the top leaders, they know how to communicate, such as a Barack Obama, Donald Trump, Novak Djokovic, even I don't know, I'm just putting out random names right now. They just know how to really talk really well and articulate their thoughts, which is something I really want to focus on, because that's my main goal in this channel. So that's the reason why I actually want to make this channel, so I can kind of just get to know who I am as a person and express my ideas. Because there's days where I never really get to do that. I never get to improve my confidence, because it's kind of interesting because I know sometimes when I go to like meetups and meet people, sometimes like, oh, you don't seem happy, Chinny. You don't seem interested, and I think that's just a lack of confidence, a lack of doubt in me. Or even like when I meet other friends, and one guy said that, bro, you don't seem confident, man. Why are you not confident? And I start to like realize, why am I not confident? And I think it relates to my self image, and that is something I have to work on more self image and how to like express my ideas, talk in front of the camera, knowing how I look and present myself. Because the more I get better at doing that, the more I will become confident. Because confidence, the only way you get better at doing something or become more confident is you just got to put more reps in. Like for example, if you want to get better at talking in front of the camera, you just got to talk more in front of the camera. Just do it, put over time, because the more you put the reps in, the more you get better at it. And there's a reason why I actually make this channel, because I actually start uploading pretty daily so I can get better at talking in front of the camera. Because if you look at my early video on this channel, I didn't like the way how I express myself. I didn't like it. Like for example, I wasn't even looking at the camera. I wasn't confident. I looked so weird and awkward, and that's something I want to get better at over time. Because that's why I do encourage you to record yourself more often. If you want to improve your self confidence, start recording yourself more. I think that's my advice for anyone. If you want to get better at properly speaking, or even just or even being more confident in general, is just learn how to talk more in front of the camera. Because the more you talk in front of the camera, the more you record yourself, the more you learn how to be more confident. Because that's like a bunch of feedback getting back to you. Like, you know what I mean? Like even right now, this is feedback. This is feedback for my next video I'm gonna upload on this channel, or this is feedback I'm gonna use for my next video when I upload on Instagram or on YouTube, on my main YouTube channel. That's why you should start posting content, or even just put in the reps. So that's the reason why I actually want to come and talk about it, because confidence is such an important factor in life. Because what stops people from doing the things they want to do is their confidence. Because if you don't have confidence, then you don't really sound fluent how you talk. Even when you meet people, like if you don't sound confident when you talk to people, then people think that this guy doesn't seem confident. He doesn't believe in himself. And that's something I want to start working on. I want to change that self-image and just have that mindset of like, fuck it, I don't give a shit. I want to keep pushing through. So I might start uploading daily on this channel. Fuck it, I am going to upload daily on this channel. Fuck it. You know what? I'm going to start doing it. I'm making some bullshit excuse. I'm being a lazy cunt. I'm going to start uploading because I want to keep myself accountable. That's the reason why I make this channel. I'm not really making this channel to like go viral or get clout. I'm just doing it just to keep myself accountable and just express my thoughts and my feelings. Or even I'm just going to make this channel as a way to document my experience, or like what I've been up to, as a way to like express my feelings. That's why I'm actually going to make this channel. I'm just going to fucking upload every day. I don't know how long. I might do it for 30 days straight. If I don't, then I'm a bit of a fucking loser, whatever. But I'm just going to start doing it because that's the only way I'm going to do it. And that's the reason why I'm actually recording this webcam, because it makes it easy. So if I can easily do it in this channel. It's not that hard. So that's what I'm going to start doing. And I think every time I upload this channel, I'm going to probably start trying to do something more outside my comfort zone. So I'm going to stop saying like, arms, because that's something I want to stop doing. Because I keep saying like, and I hate it when I say like, because I sound like a fucking spastic. So I'm gonna start like, fuck. Now even I just said it just then. I'm gonna start by, pausing more. Because I mean I was watching that Vincent guy. I mean when I was watching his like communication words, he says that when you talk, right, talk slowly and open your mouth more, and pause more. Because the more you pause, the more the expression's better. That's how you actually get better at communicating more. Just learn how to pause more and just get better at it. So yeah, that's what I got to say. I don't know. I'm gonna title this video. I might talk about I don't know, trying to improve my communication skills or sales. I don't know. I said a bunch of. I'm kind of just ranting off here, honestly. But yeah, fuck it. Anyways, have a good one. See ya. Bye. Like and subscribe whoever watches this shitty channel. It's kind of funny actually. I mean like, people actually watching this YouTube channel, and I don't know who the fuck is watching yet. So if you're watching yet, let me know who the fuck you are, because this is a challenge as well. I just document my own stuff, and so yeah. See ya, bye.